Hey guys, hello and welcome to this YouTube series. I'm Manisha Gupta, and the spotlight this time around is in non-fungible tokens, or NFTs as it's called. There's a lot of excitement and the numbers here seem to be increasing. It really seems to be have caught excitement and frenzy in the Indian markets also. And there is one more reason to get excited about it, because this week we've seen WazirX launch the NFT marketplace, the first one in India. The WazirX says that there is going to be no listing price to begin with for this one. It has been launched on BINANCE Smart Chain, and there is going to be a minimal gas fees of around $1 per transaction right now. Also, there's going to be a fixed price sale, so there's not going to be bids or auction as of now for these paintings or digital assets, which is going to be put on NFT. Now, NFT, on what it is an interoperable as a mechanism, and it can be transferred to another blockchain platform, Ethereum, for example. That is what the market seems to be growing towards right now. Well, you can buy, sell an NFT, and it can be done on WazirX platform using the WazirX token.
How do you end up buying these NFTs? So we are going at WazirX, we are going with two approaches. One is launching a decentralized marketplace, which is what we have announced. And on this, you will be able to do a direct buy and sell with the the other party, and we will not be custodying the whole NFT or the crypto. So that's what we're going to launch first. In that, the way to go about it is you'll need a particular crypto token to buy these NFTs. And this would be purely on the blockchain, and it'll be the whole transaction will be managed by smart contracts. The other approach that we want to go towards is bringing a centralized marketplace. And now this is where you will be able to buy NFTs with INR. And that is something that we've just started working on, and very soon we'll launch that. But these are two approaches, and the reason is because there are some sections of people who do not want to custody their NFTs with a third party, like an exchange. So for them, the decentralized approach is like the easiest and the most straightforward. And then there are people who want the convenience of buying with INR. And for them, the centralized approach is the way forward. So we're going with both of these and making sure that NFTs are accessible.
Nishchal Shetty of WazirX, and he said this is a space which is still growing up right now, and they perhaps are looking at huge numbers at this point in time. This is a market that is growing in India. There are a lot of influencers. There's a lot of word by mouth, which is keeping this place quite excited. And when it comes to the Indian markets, he expects that to begin with, it is going to be art pieces, paintings that would pick up first, and much would come in later.
NFTs are really new in India as a concept, and while they've been in crypto, we've been hearing about NFTs from 2017. But in India, they've really taken center stage this year, and I think amongst Indians, the willfulness or the affinity towards creating their own NFTs and buying NFTs of influencers and celebrities is really high, and it's probably to do with India being high on as a country which is high on the whole cultural scenario. I think we are seeing a lot of positive vibes towards NFTs. And one of the most important thing is, if you look at the whole creator or the influencer segment in India, it's a large number of people. Over 1 million influencers exist in India, small and large, and all of them have the opportunity to release their own NFTs to their fans. So that's something that's drawing a lot of attention now.
So as far as the WazirX platform goes, well, it is divided between Spotlight and Discover, two sectors as of now. Spotlight talks about the curated section for artists, and Discover would release 50 selected artists every day. That is the plan right now. But let me dwell slightly more on what NFTs really mean. So non-fungible tokens, as it is called, are unique digital assets which can be stored on a blockchain, and it can be an image, a video, a collector's item. It can be a digital artwork, virtual game accessories, collector cards, audio files, video files. As I said, we have seen land parcels. We've also seen cars, paintings, tweets, shows, programs, a special text that you send to somebody, all of that finding space on NFT. The major thing is that these are irreplaceable and they are immutable digital items, meaning that they cannot be duplicated and after purchase, that is, and there is none like that another. That is what makes it so unique. Also, NFT is one of its kind and it cannot be traded for another item. So when you want to buy or sell an NFT, it has to be done in a cryptocurrency like an Ethereum, a Bitcoin, or any other cryptocurrency for that matter. The other important thing onto this one is that you can, the value of that if it has value, it can be put on NFT and it can be stored there. It can be digitally bought and sold, as I told you, and creators can auction their digital assets, earn royalties over this as well. By way of example, if it was in the music world, if you were to put an NFT that would be defined as a rare collectible item, you can do that. It can be stored on a digital ledger, and artists and musicians can create NFTs and put it there, or you can put another work also, but you have to have a source's permission that needs to be put onto that. Also, it can be practically anything. That can be digital songs, it can be tweets. If you're an artist, you can make your own or source, as I said. NFTs really seem to be picking up in the global markets. There are way more exchanges, marketplaces that are coming in case of NFT. There can be more copies that can be made of this, but the original continues to stay here. It is as good as you having it in the physical markets, but then the millennials believe that with everything moving to digitals, much of our lives getting into digital, whether it is about messages, calls that we make. So this is yet another way of ensuring that this art continues to stay on a digital form. Also, as I said, things being sold, whether it's a car or a land parcel, all of that finding its way on blockchain tells you that it cannot be touched, it cannot be duplicated, it cannot get lost, it cannot get manipulated. So these are some of the examples and some of the advantages of having an NFT.